You are watching Case Mega Man. No miss. Buster only. Perfect.
Nobody understand Yellow Devil. No.
The difficulty of this stage is based on two segments. The first section giving the stage difficulty points is the section with the fire pillars. The jumps are extremely precise to make without Ice Slasher, requiring some of the most pixel-perfect jumping in the whole game. Another segment that raises the difficulty is the magnet beam room. It is possible to make the first section with only 2 beams instead of 3, as to not miss. This trick is so precise that it requires a few pixel frames to be executed correctly. 3 completely random big eyes at the beginning of the stage, at a success rate of 12.5%, followed by a room with randomly jumping fleas, the foot holders at the end of the stage, and finally Yellow Devil's random eye heights give the stage the maximum luck factor of 10. Dodging the last big eye if he does a low jump is possible, however very tricky. Forced weapon usage is slightly heavy, dodging the fire pillars when dropping down into the holes, resetting the flea room, tricking the bullet bill spawn cycle, and finally using the magnet beam all raise the complexity level of this stage. Clear time 2 days. I remember the day when my parents bought me the NES. Fun fact, it was the Famicom, and it wasn't the original Famicom, it was a clone console. And it had one of those adapters. Oh look, we skipped all of the big guys. It had one of those adapters which you needed in order to play the games, and the adapter was faulty, so the graphics were like glitched out, so I had to wait. So they got me a new adapter and it started working. That was my first experience with the NES. I did get the real NES later, and that clone Famicom system was transferred to my grandma's house and I played it there. Oh, gotta reset the room. I hated it because the controllers were attached to the... They were hardwired into the system itself and they were very short, the cords for it. Don't know what they were thinking. But in any case, I had fun times. Let's see what kind of fuckery goes on in here. Oh, we actually got on the foot holder. Huh. Welcome to the trickiest part of the stage. Ah! Oh yeah! That's how it's done. Minimal use of magnet beam. I'm the man. I consider 3 uses a miss because you don't need to use it 3 times on the right side. Whoa, that was weird. I'll go with it. And let's just see and hope that I could do this. Yellow Devil has, I think, 3 different heights where his eye will appear each time. It's the low eye, the medium eye, and the high eye. The high eye you cannot hit with the Buster, so you have to be extra careful. That one, that you cannot reach that. You can reach the medium one, but you have to be at the peak of your jump. So you'll see me miss a couple of those ones as well, because I don't want to go for them as much as I want to go for the medium eyes. It's just, I'd rather redo a couple of rounds here than to miss a shot and redo the whole stage, because the fact that we got through the stage is amazing in itself. I mean, it looks easy when you do the stage perfectly, but if you haven't tried it, you have no idea what kind of a hell this stage is. Because first of all, you got 3 big eyes that are completely random. Then you got the random room with the fleas that you need to reset. Then you got foot holders that are random. And then the last room with the magnet beam use that's based on skill. So this stage has a lot going for it in terms of making the no miss challenge much more difficult than it needs to be, honestly. 80% of the stage is based on RNG, even this boss. The eyes are completely random. So once we get the stage down, I'm hoping that we don't have to do this ever again with the no miss rule. This has been one of the most painful stages, and I didn't shoot that in purpose because I felt like I was gonna miss that. So that's the medium. I always hesitate in taking that shot because it's so precise. This fight it's long. I think it's longer than the stage. In fact, it is. Just have to pay attention and just rinse and repeat, and hope for good patterns. Like he's being good now. He could have done like 20 high eyes if he wanted to. Actually giving me a cute pattern here. 2 more shots are needed. Not counting my chickens until they hatch. That's 1 more shot. Hope this is the last round of dodging balls. Is it? Oh, no, he's playing the trolling game. I understand. I see how it is. I would prolong my date as well. And... okay. Alright, so I can... 2 people can play that game. I'm gonna use the pause glitch. Oh my... shit. There we go, goddamn, stage is done. Those last high eyes though, what the... man, that was interesting. I'm glad this is done. Oh my god. See you in the next episode. Take a look at the outtakes as we land on the next stage. And until then. Oh my god. I just realized. The right jump with the magnet beam, you can make it with 2 beams. That's gonna be hell. And it's not what you would think. The 3 spots of RNG in the stage. No. It's actually the last room. Because I can't fire anything extra, so that means I have to clear the last section of the stage using only 4 magnet beam shots. So 2 on the right and 2 on the left. That is the tricky part. There's a 2 pixel window in which you need to fire the beam, and getting that to land where you want, that's the challenge of the stage. Purely. Motherfucker! No! No! No, you see how fucking precise this is. That's how you do it. Because I can't rely on the RNG anymore, I have to actually do something myself. And of course, it's the last room, it's after this. So if these motherfucking fault holders could come down, I'd have an actual chance at trying it. As you can see, the fault holders are a bit flawed. Well, I get to scratch my ear. It's actually coming down. The other one is not. Let's just take the ride and hope for the best. I've been in this position before, actually, where nothing will happen. No, I almost actually made the jump. Man, it's a nice day outside. Sun is shining, keeps playing. It's been a sunny day today. Good day to play video games. Oh, he actually came down. And we have made it to the second one. Had to take that jump, he was about to kill me. Alright, we are out of this section. So let's do this with the minimal amount of magnet beams possible. This, I can already tell this is bad. It's gonna push me up the spikes. I have all the time in the world. The big guy is... Faultholder is actually pushing me left and right when he's moving. So that's why I'm sometimes falling through. I see. So when the second Faultholder comes down, we can actually proceed. This could take a while, so grab something like a snack. I'll let you know when we proceed. I could take a sip of this drink myself. Weather's been kinda off. Like, it sometimes rains. And then it's just the sun shines for another 15 minutes and then it starts raining again. It's like in London. There was a song about London, the London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Something, something. I remember that song. I heard it in the 90s, I think. Don't know which century the song was actually written in, but it's a horrible song. I don't like it myself. It's like, I don't know, imagination curve on that song. I don't even know I'm talking about the song, but I never realized the blue section up top. Like, look at the ceiling on the top right. Like the blue section with the little wiring things, that's cool. I never noticed that because I always pay attention to Faultholder so much, but when this happens you have so much time on your hands. And, it looks like some of them wires are in the floor as well, there under the spikes. It's kinda cool. Okay, I thought our ride was coming, but clearly I was in the wrong there. I always thought those little like pink things on the left, they look like Mega Man's like Mega Buster. I always thought they were Mega Busters, or his handgun adapters, or whatever the fuck you call it. But it's clear to me now that it's probably something else. Just random shapes, like... I love how much more they did for the design of Mega Man 1 in the Wily stages. Like, these are all gorgeous. If you compare the Wily stage graphics to the actual stages, it's so much better for some reason. It's like they're like, oh, we can actually do these kind of graphics, and then they were too lazy to go back to the other stages to put the same graphics there as well. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Okay, no, still. Okay. I thought our ride was coming there. But also I noticed these food holders here are green, whereas in Iceman stage they're pink. There is no real other difference. They work the exact same. Well, I'm using the word work pretty loosely here, because they don't. As you can see, Mega Man is floating a bit, so you can see the background under his feet when the food holder is going down. And that's one of the reasons why you sometimes fall through, is because hit detection was coded poorly on these things. So you're not actually standing on the food holder, you're standing on something totally different. It's not, the sprite doesn't have a 1 pixel line of transparent like existence, because you can see when it's going up, you can actually see the gap is closed. So that's not it either. But something obviously went wrong in the coding of these things. The code is too loose. The randomizer that went into these things were never tested, truly tested. And I think this is a living example of such poorly coded things. I'm actually gonna scratch my leg here. Oh, that feels good, man. Sometimes I wonder, like, how existence works. Like, how am I truly alive? Like, how can I sense things and communicate with other beings on this planet? It's like I sometimes wonder, like, how can I exist from something that was in liquid form in the first place? Shut inside of a China. But that's just wonders of life. And what happens when I die? Do I like turn into goo? Do I come back as a rat? Which religion was right? Or was nobody right? Do you just stop existing? Does your mind wander off? Does it stop existing? Those are the things I wonder about when in such dire situations like these. You know, I sometimes wonder if, like, I have stuff to do around the house. Like, am I benefiting more from this? Or should I go and do something else, like, with my hands? Like physical work? I just wonder. Let me just put the controller here. Give it a little stretch. Oh baby. As you can see, I'm going a bit aggro here, standing on the edge. Hoping for a resolution on this. Or a solution. They are both great. I think it almost means the same thing. Solution and resolution. The other just has the re prefix. Of course, if you're talking about resolution when it comes to PC monitors, then of course that's a different thing, because that's not a resolution, it's... Oh, man! I had the chance to actually go to the second food holder there. Well, let's reset. Oh, Lord Abyss. Ah, son of a fallabad there. Oh, Lord Abyss. Fucking hens. And or cocks. This damn ballabuster. Busting my balls. Busting my balls against my own jaws. You know, the fleas haven't become any easier since Barman. They really haven't. The stage is not hard, it's unfair. And it's unfair in not the difficulty aspect, but just the bullshit aspect. Like it shouldn't be this way. Can you actually die in this pit? Oh, you can't! I never knew. Can you go up the pit though? Shit. I really wanna know. Nope, apparently not. Oh no! Let's see what the RNG brings us here. Whoa, 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 what was that? Whoa, whoa, I took a hit even? Alright, first attempt. Literally, first attempt of Season 2. And I did reset the points, so we have game overed in purpose. Just so it looks a little bit nicer. Oh, first hit of Season 2. You've done it, big guy number 3. Damn it. This is nothing but luck. No matter what people tell you about big guys and how you can manipulate them, you cannot. It's 100% random. Shit! The other one is too high. Okay, no. I didn't even know you can go that low. Any day now. Did I ever tell you about the story where I got stuck on a food holder? Did I ever tell you how much it pissed me off? 'Cause there was nothing I could have done. The reason being, you know, I would have to kill myself and start from the beginning. That is not how I would like to proceed. So I'll just wait on this. I've never seen that happen. How did that happen? Like, I know you can drop through a big fucking mouth holder when you jump on it. But how can you drop through when you're just...